guys, and welcome back to my name is Tito. I'm back today for a new episode of the Barbarians, only episode 7. So you guys can see we got 2 attacks on us, plus 12 trophies, absolutely cool. Now as you can see guys, we got a pretty decent actually gold. Now we didn't went for that boost unfortunately because I didn't logged in into the account for the for the time being. So yeah guys, now we got a pretty decent amount of gold, which is absolutely cool. We're spending all of that on the new upgrades for the new town hall level 4. Now as you can see, we started building up the air defense by and also getting rid of the gem box, so that was absolutely cool. Now we straight went to the first raid of today, absolutely cool. Now this was an absolute fail, so I'm not gonna really talk about it, let it go, and you're gonna see why. So yeah guys, now I got a pretty new plan, a plan that is actually a farming plan instead of going for trophy pushing. Now you saw my base is kind of shit for Silver League, so I'm gonna get really destroyed there. I don't want to go to Silver League and then get down again to the Bronze League. So I want to jump into Silver League when I have a pretty cool base, and to do that I need I need to go farming, and to go farming with Barbarians is kind of hard, but by the days or by the time I will be able to do that. So as we farm, as we upgrade our base, so I want to get to that point where we have a pretty cool upgraded town level 5. So yeah guys, we upgraded the gold mine for the time being. It's only gonna take 5 minutes, so then we jumped into the second raid, I mean. So hey guys, now you see in this raid that we've got the builder's hut and the barrack to stop us from getting to or accessing the area where there is all the gold. Now that was kind of annoying, and I didn't know really how to deal with it, so I just decided to just put on all my barbarians and let them just get rid of these shitty buildings or crap buildings, and then we'll see what we can do, because this building does not have a lot of hit points, so it's not really gonna be a big deal. But then they went for the army camp, which has a lot of hit points, but then finally they decided to get into the area where there's a lot of gold, and by the end we didn't got actually a lot of gold, but instead of that we got a very decent amount of elixir, which was absolutely cool. Now you will see how we got that elixir and we didn't manage to get that gold. Now you see that mortar having a lot of damage on my barbarians on the top of there, but on the bottom we have some barbarians wrecking the shit out of them filled pumps, which is pretty cool. Now you saw that my barbarians got absolutely wrecked at the top with that mortar, and yeah, so we got a pretty decent amount of elixir, not a lot of elixir, not a crazy amount, but cool amount, 1000. I'll take that. So hey guys, we jumped into raid 3. Raid 3 wasn't as failure as the other raids. Now you can see that there was the boosted up mines, which was the mines, which was absolutely perfect. Now I didn't went for them because I knew that all of the gold is in the storages, but I went for them first because I thought that it is a lot easier to get from that side, so to access that storage instead of the storage that is on the opposite side, because on the opposite side there is the mortar and the cannon plus that archer tower that could wreck my barbarians over here. But over here the mortar might get into range, but it will be definitely easier. So you saw that also there is the mines on top, so we got also a small amount of that, so we got a fair amount of gold. Not bad really, but we didn't manage to actually fully destroy the storage. There you go. Now we lost a lot of trophies in this episode, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. So we got us 5,000 gold. That was perfecto. Now we decided to go for the walls, but unfortunately the mine was there, so I just gemmed it up and finished it because it was only 1 minute. So I finished 2 walls over there. There was still gold remaining, so I decided to go for some walls. So I built the walls over there that I'm gonna be upgrading to level 1 and started redesigning my base in the next episode. Now we're gonna be asking why I'm doing this. I'm gonna be spending all of my gold until I get a fair amount to actually build the archer tower. So you'll see that happening. Now as you can see, we built the full walls, which is cool. And then we just went for the archer tower. Now before we go to the archer tower, we went for the spring traps, and then we went for the archer tower. So I guess to our fourth raid, as you could see, there was a lot of gold in this one, and it was kind of exposed. There was these two cannons that could get rid of our barbarians. So yeah, guys, now you can see that I spammed a couple of barbarians to actually get rid of that wall. No wall breakers, you know how it's just gonna be a huge problem there then. But yeah, guys, now as you can see, I spammed in a couple of my barbarians for the gold storage. Then I found out that the mortar was actually under construction, so I released all of my barbarians, and then as you can see, the mortar was actually under construction. It was upgrading, so it will have 0 damage on me. Now there was also a pretty cool amount of elixir that was not really exposed because I didn't want really for it, but you know, at the end we got also a good amount of elixir, and we got a couple of trophies because we destroyed, or we got rid of the tunnel. Now you can see that the barbarians on top actually getting rid of the gold storage. They will get rid of the gold storage, and the barbarians over there have finished from the tunnel. They went straight for the elixir storage to get us some elixir and to get us some of them troops upgrades, because in the next episode I'll try to bring in the laboratory. So yeah, guys, now as you can see, the barbarians are doing a great job, and you know, destroying the others. I just fast forward everything because I hit it surrender and ended the battle there, and there you go, 6,000 gold and 2,000 elixir. Now we're still at the beginning, so that's why it's kind of like not the best. But yeah, guys, we reached the end of this episode. I wish you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, rating, and subscribe to this channel if you're new. I talk really fast and I don't give a shit. Have a nice day. Peace out. It's race time.